This is an Entourage production. In NMS 280, we are taking a look at some different forms of sustainable and environmentally friendly ways of living. Sustainable agriculture is becoming a major force in the United States. In 1994, the Organic Farming Research Foundation recorded only 2,500 organic growers in the U.S., but that number had risen to 13,000 by 2007. This is an extremely high amount of growth. Mid-Michigan is a very agricultural area, and we are lucky to have an organic grower just miles away from our school. Monroe Family Organics was very kind to us and allowed us to come visit their facility today. It is a relatively small organic farm, but they are beginning to grow quite successfully. Fred Monroe is the man that runs the farm, along with his younger brother and his wife. Before he started this farm, he attended Michigan State University. He told us that he believes having some form of higher education can be very beneficial. Most of the organic farmers that Mr. Monroe has talked to have completed some form of higher education.
Their farm is completely free of pesticides. Instead of harmful pesticides, they use finely grounded up clay. This helps to persuade the bugs not to attack and consume their crops. They also use plastic covers over some rows of crops to protect them as well. A large variety of crops are grown on their fields in addition to 3 greenhouses that they have acquired. They use drip irrigation instead of overhead irrigation because it is more efficient and they can focus the water directly onto the crop. They operate on only 7 acres but still produce a very good yield. They use 1 tractor for the entire operation, which means a lot of manual labor is required. Mr. Monroe and his wife have 2 other employees, Mr. Monroe's younger brother and a family friend. They do many different tasks around the farm, ranging from weeding to feeding animals.
The animals on the farm are taken care of in a very good manner. They are kept out in the open, as opposed to in commercial production, where animals are confined to tiny spaces with many other animals. They have pigs and chickens at the farm, as well as a dog that helps keep deer off the crops. The chickens are used for eggs mostly, but they also have chickens that are used for their meat. Monroe Family Organics sell their products in a few different ways. One way is through organic wholesale, such as Cherry Capital Foods. Another way is by selling their products to various restaurants in the area. The way many people get their products from the farm is through Community Supported Agricultural Program, or CSA. This is essentially a contract to buy certain amounts of goods from the farm during a certain period, which usually runs from June until October.
We enjoyed our trip to the farm, including the time we spent helping them seed and weed. We learned a lot about the operation and a lot about organic growing as an industry. And now, courtesy of Entourage Productions, we have an organic rap from the Tree Huggers featuring Big Leaf, Cheech, Bark,
Grizzopper,
and a special guest appearance from Chris Kraus. Today we went to a farm, hoping not to get harmed. Growing starts in a big old barn, pulling it all together with a ball of yarn. Anything from tomatoes to potatoes, potato, tomato. Picking weeds and planting seeds are some of the jobs they do. But today they were the jobs that we do. All the cows go moo. When we were told to do our work, we boo. Gotta start farming when the sun shines, so I can get mine. All work, no play, just to go bale my hay. So get out my way. To protect our plants, we cover them in clay. Commercial farmers use pesticides, and ain't got nothing to say. Hey.
Yo, welcome to my verse. If we keep eating this fast food, we'll all end up in a hearse. We learned about organic, but don't panic. We have it on lock, picking weeds and planting seeds. McDonald's, please. Fred Monroe, doing work with his backhoe. Around the clock, Nighthawk, please don't mess with his beanstalk. Organization is key, have to be precise. We won't stop short, that won't suffice. Up from dawn to dusk, farming all day, with the help from the CSA. The farm was next to a roadway, don't try to downplay. Man, chill, it's organic, I told you not to panic. Going green, no hormones, if you don't, tombstones.
Tree hugging is the name. Hey, organic farming is a game. Hey, quick on the way to fame. Hey. We are the tree huggers from Dr. Dahl's class. Get on organic growing, or you will feel the wrath. The seeds that we are sowing, and the wind was steady blowing. But if you can take the heat, then your profits will be glowing. We weeded, we seeded, while the hogs are busy eating. Organic farms are in the middle of their growing season. They were using hoes. That's a farm tool, not the same meaning as that word has at our school. No pesticides, they testified, got crops going from left to right. Tractors blaring, sun is glaring, hogs and chickens are not caring. We're loving this organic, man. It's got us feeling manic, man. Producing so much food that it could feed the whole Titanic. And the plan is that we can't hit everyone here with this rap it. So we're hoping that the impact of this song is just gigantic.
Grasshopper. Living off that organic green, high off life, gotta love that green. Come and get that lettuce, you'll enjoy it like a fetish. The cows go moo, eat and feed while the chickens go coo. As you hear these rhymes you'll say, oh my, what a wonderful way. Come join us at the farm and you'll see what no harm to the environment I say. I'm out, fuck DK.